Hey, what's up you guys? AS Jets coming at you with another model aircraft video. Hope you guys like the new name. I thought this new channel name makes a lot more sense than my previous other channel names, given that my main channel is AS Aviation. So this is kind of a spin-off of the main channel for model reviews. So yeah, hope you guys like the new name. As you guys know, I've done quite a bit of single reviews and double reviews in the past. I've never done a triple review. That's what we're going to do today. We'll be reviewing 3 GeminiJets 1/400 scale United Airlines new livery aircraft. We got the Airbus A319, the Embraer 175, and the Bombardier CRJ-550, or I should say Mitsubishi CRJ-550, because if you didn't hear, a few days ago I think, Mitsubishi bought out the entire Bombardier CRJ aircraft family. So that means Bombardier is not going to be doing passenger planes anymore. From what I've heard, Bombardier is only going to be doing the private jets now. Mitsubishi took over the entire CRJ, passenger aircraft family that Bombardier used to make. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like I said, I've never done a triple review before, so I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'll do my best to get through with all 3 of these models as quickly as possible. So let's get started with the boxes. As you can tell, all 3 of them are pretty standard. And by the way, I did not buy all 3 of these at the same time. I got this one in December 2019. This one I think I got in May 2020. And both of these I got in May. This one I got a few weeks before I got this one. So I got all 3 of these separately, by the way. So yeah, the boxes, you can see they're all the same sort of formatting. You got the GeminiJets logo and slogan. You got the CGI image of the plane on each one, and the aircraft types and the airline logos. The bottom, the sides are literally, each box is the same, as you can see. I'm not even going to show the other sides, but as you can see, they're all the same. Here's the back of each one, as you can see. The only thing that's probably different is, besides the aircraft type, the information on the flaps when you open it up. So I'll let you guys pause here if you want to read the CRJ-550 or whatever. And right here. And then there's the cutout for the model, which I don't have. It's outside with me. There's 319. And then the info on this particular airframe. And this little cutout there. And then finally the 175. Fairly short overview there. And there's the little info on this particular plane, and then the cutout. Alright, so that's it with the boxes. I'll go ahead and bring in the models now. Alright, so here are the 3 aircrafts. We got the CRJ-550, the Airbus 319, and the Embraer 175. So these are all, of course, painted in the new United livery. They call this the Evolution Blue, I believe, or Evo Blue livery. It was unveiled in Chicago on a 737, I believe, last year in March of 2019, something like that. So it's a fairly recent livery. There's quite a few planes painted in it as well, a bunch of regional jets, and quite a few main lines as well. So yeah, we'll start off with the left side, the CRJ. Actually, yeah, we'll just do the CRJ-550 first. Like I said, I'll do my best to get through these planes as quickly as possible, review them as fast as I can. So let me get a bit more. Alright, so we'll start off with the nose. If you can see it, a bunch of really small details, which is really nice how Gemini got them all. So you got the cockpit windows here, Star Alliance logo, the Bombardier CRJ-550 titles, the fleet number of the plane, which is 504, CRJ-550, the nose gear, a bunch of static ports and whatnot, windshield wipers, radome, the slogan, "Connecting People, Uniting the World," which is the new slogan that they rolled out with this new livery. The main boarding door, operated by GoJet Airlines, which is the regional subsidiary that United contracts to operate the CRJ-550s and a few of their CRJ-700s as well. United Express here. I think there's a few first class seats here, and then a bunch of economy. It's a low density aircraft. It's like 50 seats only, hence the name. It's 550, meaning it's only got 50 seats as far as I know. I'm not too knowledgeable about the configuration of this one. Got the overwing exit, the registration, November 504 Golf Juliet, American flag. The CF34 engines, I think these are called. Nicely done. The new United Globe logo on the tail. The horizontal stabilizers, the tail cone. And then move to the top of the plane. You got beacon light there. The cut here in emergency sort of markings. The wings are nicely done as well. You got the egress arrows, the control surfaces, you can easily see them, and the winglet blue on the outside and inside. Onto the right side, nothing really much. There is a cargo door. Oh wait, the cargo door is the other side, my bad. There's one cargo door on this plane, and it's just right underneath the engine there. And maybe there's one, hold on. Oh wait, there's one right there. Okay, so this is, I keep forgetting the CRJs have a different sort of configuration. Like on the mainline planes, like on the air, like on most planes, the cargo doors are on the right side, as you can see there. And I think it's the same on the 170 as well. Wait. Yeah, it is. So on the E170, like on most planes, the cargo door is on the right side. However, on the CRJs, it's on the left side, which is interesting. I just somehow realized that. So yeah, that's basically it for the CRJ-550. Here's a look at the underbelly. It's a bit grayish, and it's not going to focus, of course. But yeah, you got the landing gear holes there, the GeminiJets logo, stand hole, and yeah, really good model. GeminiJets really aced this one, I should say. The colors are really good, so excellent job on this one by Gemini. Alright, so that's 3 minutes down for one model. Let's move on to the next one, the A319. This one's really good as well. There's been a lot of negative comments I've heard about the new GeminiJets A319, 320, 321 mold, but this one's actually really good, as I've heard many other people say. So we zoom in a bit more. We got the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, radome, I keep forgetting what that's called, and then we have some static ports, I think, right there. Star Alliance logo, connecting people, uniting the world, written right there. The main L1 boarding door. United Airlines billboard titles. Of course, on all the mainline planes, the United logo is really big, whereas on the regional jets, it's quite small. We got the nose gear with A319 and the fleet number 4876. We got the IAE V2500 engines, which are a bit too big. A little, yeah, they are a bit too big, but still pretty nicely done. Overwing exit, there's just one because it's an A319. They only have one overwing exit. The wings, you got the egress arrow markings, the control surfaces, everything. The wingtip fences, colored blue on the outside and inside. There's the registration, November 876 Uniform Alpha, and then the aft door back here, the fleet number, and then of course this model has antennas, so that's really nice. And then the SATCOM for either Wi-Fi or, yeah, it's probably just Wi-Fi. And then the United updated globe logo on the tail. And then let's move on to the other side, where this one has the cargo doors on the right side. So there's the front one, and then there's the one in the back. And there's a look at the top, not much to show there. Here's a look at the underside. Nose gear doors, A319 written up there. Stand hole, GeminiJets logo, landing gear. These do roll. Wait, these don't. Oh yeah, this one rolls. This gear rolls right here. The other ones, for some reason, they don't, but yeah. And then there's some other mechanical stuff. I don't know what that's called back there. So yeah, another really good one. I would definitely say Gemini aced this one. I would probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. Only taking some slight points off because of the oversized engines, but it's a nice improvement over the previous ones they've made. So far we got a 10 out of 10 for this one, 9.5, and then onto the E175. And I've heard a bunch of complaints about this one as well, and I will explain that in a moment. So we'll start with the cockpit windows again. Nose, cockpit windows there, windshield wipers, nose cone, some static ports. Again, connecting people, uniting the world, Star Alliance logo, I don't think there's a fleet. Yeah, on the nose gear door, doesn't seem to be any markings on it, which I'm not too sure if that's correct or not. But considering the other ones, like the 319 has some things on the nose gear door, the 550's got something on the nose gear door. I don't know why the 175 doesn't. So that's interesting. There's the main boarding door, operated by ExpressJet Airlines, written right there. Again, that's the subsidiary of United, the little company that United contracts to fly the E175s. And they got a few others, like I mentioned, GoJet for the CRJ-550s. They've also got SkyWest and Republic and a bunch of others. So, yeah. United Express, of course, written up there. The CF34. Wait, are these CF34s? Hold on, let me check. I think they're the same engine. So yeah, Focus CF34s right there on the 175, and I think it's the same. Oh, it is the same. Wow, look at that. The 550 and the E175, they got the same engines, which is really interesting. So yeah, CF34 engines right there, which are pretty small, but I'm sure that's correct. Fan blade detail, of course. The registration, November 605, Uniform X-ray. It's one of the newest batch of planes that United got. So these E175s in the new livery, these were freshly delivered a few months ago, maybe a year ago. And the 550s were also, these actually aren't new. These were just old CRJ-700s that they repainted and updated the cabins. So the CRJ-550s, they're not entirely new airframes. They're just old CRJ-700s that got a big makeover. That's basically the best I can explain it. But these are the newest ones. Some of the newest regional jets, the Embraer 175s, especially the ones in the new livery, like this one, the ones that operate for ExpressJet. These are some of the newest in the fleet. So yeah, sorry, I got off track a little bit. No overwing exits because none of the E-jets, except for the 190s and the 195s, have exits. The 170s and the 175s do not. Either way, you got the nice detail there. Got the spatula enhanced sort of winglets there. And a bunch of complaints I heard is that the winglets on this one were a bit too pointed. They're pointed at too high of an angle. So I don't know if I fixed it. I tried to bend them a little bit to make it to alleviate the high angle. I don't think it worked, but yeah, the winglets on this one are just really, really steep. So yeah, that's a main issue that a lot of people had with it. So yeah, there's the aft door, the last, back door, the tail cone, horizontal stabilizers, right side, same stuff, other than the cargo doors. There's the one in the front and then the one in the back. Alright, on to the underbelly, because at the top there's nothing on the top. There's the underbelly. You got nose gear doors, a bunch of random stuff. I don't even know what it's called. Got the landing gear holes there, the GeminiJets logo, stand hole, and just one single antenna down here. It's the only antenna on the entire plane. So yeah, and then I'm not too sure what this sort of thing is. If you can see it, it's better on the box. It's like this little sort of thing here. Not sure what that is. If anybody knows, please let me know. I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know. Is it for like tail skids, or does it help with tail strikes? I don't know what that is, because all the Embraer regional jets have this, I'm pretty sure. The E-jets, at least. The 170s, the 190s, all them. So, yeah. Alright, so for this one, given the fact that the wingtips are just really, really high, I would probably give this an 8.5. I don't know. Would it be worthy of a 9 out of 10? I don't know. I think the mold is alright, so, but I'd still probably give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because it looks a bit off in general. But either way, pretty good models that Gemini made so far. So in conclusion, we got 10 out of 10, 9.5, 8.5. So yeah, best to worst basically. But they're all good models, don't get me wrong. The CRJ-550 is sold out basically everywhere. You can probably find it on eBay for a decent price. These two are pretty easy to find. I think you can pick these up on eBay and then Waffle Collectibles and Diecast Jets and whatnot. So these two are pretty easy to find, but this one is a bit harder. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this first ever triple review. I think it helps me getting my models all reviewed easier. It quickens up the process. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. I'm surprised we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 every day. So thank you all so much for the support. I'm glad you guys enjoy these reviews. Again, leave a comment if you got any feedback, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Anyways, that's it for now. I don't know what else to say. It was a pretty long video, longer than my usual ones, but regardless, hope you guys liked it, and that's all I have for now. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.